Be honest, most traders blow their accounts because they either chase hype, skip the basics, and ignore the real game when it comes to trading. But the truth is, guys, traders who win consistently don't have magic indicators. They follow a formula, they move smart, and ultimately they scale what works. So in this video, I'm giving you guys some trading secrets that can ultimately help you and build real life changing wealth. So if you apply them the right way, they'll help you day in and day out. So let's dive into this video. So the very first thing, guys, is obviously compound growth. So obviously you need to reinvest profits to accelerate your account growth. And the fastest way to grow a small account is obviously to reinvest your profits. Let the account snowball. You don't want to withdraw too early. That extra $100 today, that profit could be worth $1,000 in the future if you keep compounding your account. So you make $1,000 and then you basically use that $1,000 and you stack it basically to make position size to take your next trade, and then you're looking to make even more profit. Small consistent gains over time create massive momentum. So again, small consistent gains lead to massive returns over time and ultimately avoid withdrawing too early. I get it, people make profit and they want to just instantly just withdraw that profit, but they're never giving their account the opportunity to actually grow and scale. Okay, so secret number two, obviously use high leverage wisely. Some people like to abuse this, but high leverage has what helped me grow small accounts, but you have got to respect it. You have to stay humble, right? Leverage is a weapon. You have to use it wisely. And yes, high leverage gives you power, but it can also, magnify losses. So obviously you never want to risk more than 1 to 2% per trade. Smart traders use leverage with strict risk management, not emotion, and always go with a broker that gives you flexible leverage, or even a broker that gives you some sort of bonus, right? So the broker I use, and if you guys click the link below this video and you use my referral link, you'll get a 100% matching deposit bonus. So what that means is that if you deposit $500, they're going to give you $500, and then you can have a $1 to $500 leverage account. So you're basically trading with $1,000, and it is really easy to grow that $1,000 and compound it to make even more profit, more money, to then really scale and grow your account and allow for withdrawals in the future. So, again, high leverage takes time. It's a powerful tool, but you cannot abuse it, because if you abuse it, you will blow your account very fast. So now I want to talk about obviously secret number 3, and that's master 1 to 2 setups a day. Okay, you don't need 20 strategies. You don't need 20 strategies. You don't need 20 indicators. You don't need 20 mentors. You don't need 20 Telegram groups. You don't need 20 Discords. You just need one or two, and stick to what works. Okay, now obviously pick one strategy, 1 to 2 strategies, like a clean breakout, an orb opening range breakout, reversal strategy, fair value gap strategy, and just run it back 100 times. Obviously as you do this, you obviously will build confidence, and confidence obviously builds consistency, and consistency builds capital. Okay, remember, slow and steady wins the race. It is obviously major news releases. Obviously this will create volatility. So market moves fast around high impact news, and if you're not paying attention, you'll get smoked out of your trade and basically blow your account very fast. You never want to be in a trade as news hits. If you're in a trade and the news hits, you don't know where it's going to go. You can basically blow your entire account. Obviously not paying attention to this will hurt you. That's why it's important to use Forex Factory to basically know upcoming news that's coming out. If I don't know if I have a video on Forex Factory, but if not, I'll make one for you guys. Obviously you don't want to trade blindly during those times. You either want to wait for the chaos to settle or use the post news momentum to your advantage. So again, if you're going to trade around the news, which again, you can make a lot of money, you don't want to be in a trade before news hits. You'd rather just wait for the news to fucking hit and then jump in the trade. But again, you can make a lot of money, or you can lose a lot of money very fast if you don't have proper risk management. So secret number 5 I want to talk about with you guys is obviously understand liquidity and market manipulation. This is a real thing. So obviously you got to stop trading like a retail newbie trader and trade like a professional trader, right? Use order blocks. liquidity zones, right? Smart money hunts your stop loss. You need to basically trade the opposite of the crowd. So the crowd is basically buying at the very top, right? Versus me, I'm looking to buy at the very bottom, or I'm looking to basically sell at the very top. So, and then, stop loss is very important to talk about, because a lot of people put their stop loss too close, and with trading, the spreads happen constantly. The spread will widen, and if the spread widens too big, basically because of, the crowd, you can get stopped out very easily. So again, I think it's always best to trade smaller size and bigger stop loss versus bigger size and tighter stop loss. Otherwise, you're just going to keep getting stopped out all the time. So withdrawing, obviously withdraw profit consistently to enjoy your gains, right? I mean, what's the point of getting into trading if we're never going to pay ourselves? And, with this, you can obviously use like Bitcoin, ATMs, copy trading income, whatever it is you do. Obviously, don't overfund your account, right? Trade smart, scale slow, protect capital, and obviously grow outside, trading too. So again, start lean, scale smart, and keep your capital protected, guys. So journal everything. I can't stress this enough with people. Nobody journals, nobody writes anything down anymore, man. I don't know what it is, but obviously track your wins, losses, emotions, and your setups. Obviously review to find pattern areas, obviously to improve, right? Again, track every entry, every loss, and every emotion. Your journal is basically your roadmap to mastery. So you need to review it weekly, spot patterns, fix mistakes. Top traders don't just wing it, right? They study their own data. So I don't come every day and just put on a blindfold and just throw darts at a dartboard, right? I've studied everything, right? I do my weekly reviews, my patterns, my mistakes, right? Obviously, I treat trading like a business, and top traders do the same thing. They treat it like a business. And if you're not willing to treat it like a business, if you treat this as a hobby or gambling, it's just quite frankly never going to work for you, unfortunately. So mindset is king, right? This is secret number 8. Obviously, discipline beats emotions every single time, right? Your mindset will obviously make or break you. FOMO, you've heard it before, fear of missing out, obviously revenge trading, over trading, it all comes from a lack of discipline, okay? And mental clarity, it's a big impact as well. So it's best to do something that makes, that helps you, right? Whether it's meditating, working out, get some sleep, play video games. I play video games. I actually play a lot of video games, and that actually helps me mentally get through a lot of trading days and hard weeks and months. So you have to find that basically like that detox. Obviously, you can't control the market, but you can control how you show up day in and day out. So I show up happy, relieved, and you have to figure out like what basically like where's the noise at, because everybody has some sort of noise that would affect their trading, okay? And you have to figure out what that is and basically cut it out of you. So you become what you believe, and you think long-term wealth, obviously, and mindset again is everything with trading. Trading itself isn't hard because anybody can come and push a button to buy or sell, but the mindset, right, the emotions is what will actually destroy you. So I'm talking about automation and scaling. Obviously, you can use signals, copy trading, and bots. All these people like to shit on them, and signals, copy trading, bots, these are actually all can be very, very great helpful tools if they're used properly, right? They're nothing to rely on. If you're trying to 100% rely on signals, copy trading, or trading bots, you're fucked. I'm just going to straight up say you're 100% fucked. You can't rely on 100%. You still have to kind of like pay attention to it, see what's going on, be engaged with it. With like any kind of like automation or scaling, it's just not sit back on your couch and let the cash come rolling in. You constantly have to be like involved and engaged with it, okay? Obviously, you want to leverage technology to obviously duplicate your winning system, right? So obviously you use the bots, signals, copy trading to basically say, okay, this is where they're getting in. I'm gonna watch trade, manage the trade. I'm gonna enter as well, but bigger size, manage it, and basically use it again as a tool. And obviously, at the end of the day, guys, we're here to focus on freedom, not screen time, and scale what works and ditch what doesn't. Okay. So final thoughts with everything. Obviously, millions are made consistently day in and day out, year after year with the market. Okay, it's truly not about luck. It's about doing the right things repeatedly over and over and over again. You need to focus on the process, not just profits. I get it. We come into trading for the money because we see other people out there making money. We see on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Wait a second. If this guy that's covered in tattoos from head to toes and blinged out with all of this jewelry, with multiple cars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches, if he could do it, I can do it. And it's true, you can do it. The difference is that he's extremely disciplined. He's consistent. He has a strategy that he applies day in and day out, right? And he's put in the hours, he's put in the work to be where he's at today. Again, you can't just focus on the profits. You need to focus on the process. So obviously study, journal, risk manage, and dominate the charts day in and day out. Again, trading itself isn't hard. Anybody could do this. And ultimately, everybody wants to be a millionaire, but nobody wants to put in the work to become one. So you just have to figure out how bad you really want this, and if you're going to stick with it and do it and show up day in and day out, or you decide it's just not for you. So anyways, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys like it. As always, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, comment below what you think. Again, if you guys are interested in using the same broker as me, the link is below this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.